Hello cats and kitties, it's Terry Lee here with another ASMR video. This is a very impromptu video. I just decided to do it on the fly. My makeup is not as full as it would normally be. I just decided it was something I wanted to do. I do have a very pretty black cat over here who may try to help me, so we'll see how that goes. Now, I have something here, and what it is a box. And this box contains my Garnet jewelry. Now, you guys who have been with me for a long time may know that once upon a time I did a Garnet jewelry video, but I did not do it in ASMR. So I thought maybe you guys might be interested in seeing some of my Garnet jewelry in an ASMR format. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this little thing right here. We're going to push it up so that we can open up the box. I'm going to put the box down over here, and my cat's going to come visit because my cat sometimes likes to help me make videos. You guys know I have 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So sometimes they like to get into the video stuff. Okay. I have a couple of different kinds of things to show you. I have a couple of pendants, and I believe I'll start with those. The first thing I have to show you is this cross pendant. And I love this cross pendant because it reminds me kind of almost of a star, like the Star of Bethlehem. Isn't that pretty? Now, this garnet is what's known as a Mozambique garnet. That's what most of my garnets are. I like them because they are dark and rich and that very nice maroon color that I think is very pretty for garnets. And the reason that I have so many garnets is that it is my birth month. It's my birthstone. I was born in January. And so when I found out that my birthstone was garnet, I thought, oh, that's pretty. I really like that. Then I found out, to my great surprise and gratitude, I suppose, that they're not very expensive. Now, of course, you can make them expensive if you get them in one of the rare colors, because they do come in other colors besides red. If you get them in a rare color, or if you get them embedded in, 24 karat gold or some such thing, or platinum or anything like that. But my garnets are almost exclusively in sterling silver, or sterling silver with rhodium plating on them. So this is on a sterling silver rope chain, as you can see. And it is one of my favorite crosses, and I wear this one a lot. I wore this one over Thanksgiving. And by the way, I hope that if you celebrated, that you and your family had a wonderful Thanksgiving and that you were surrounded by family and friends. Now, the next one is also a cross pendant. This one doesn't have the little radius garnets coming out from it, so it doesn't really look as much like a star. It just looks like your classic cross. And this one has quite a bit of garnet in it. And I kind of change out wearing the one I just showed you and this one. Just kind of depends. The one I just showed you is a little fancier, so I wear it sometimes when I dress up a little more. This one I wear, it's more kind of an everyday, even though it does have a lot of garnet in it, it's more of an everyday thing for me. So we've got that. The next thing we have is this bracelet. And this bracelet is 3 strands of garnet. And I just love it. I absolutely love it. It's, let me get it around here for you. It is, I think, just beautiful. The garnets are gorgeous. They're a lovely color. You can see a little bit of fire in them there. So I just think they're beautiful. This was a gift from my husband for Christmas one year. So I thought that that was very pretty. And I have to be pretty much majorly dressing up to wear this one. That's a lot of garnet. That's a lot of stone. But it is just so pretty. It has such a nice sparkle to it. Okay, so I think we are left with rings. I have lots of garnet rings. Some of them are simple, like this one. This is a very simple ring. It's a fairly dark ring. You don't really see the garnet as much in it. It's a little darker than I would have liked, but I do really just like the simple nature of it. You can wear this ring with anything. You can dress it up, dress it down. Very nice ring. And let's see our next ring. Our next ring is a little, I won't say gaudy, I'll say it's a little much with the little trim around here. And I don't think it's Mozambique. In fact, I'm not sure it's real garnet. But if you're wanting to dress up and make a little bit of a statement, then this is kind of a nice ring to do that. Catch a little bit of the fire in the stone there. See different shades of red. So, yeah, I'm not sure this one's real. I kind of doubt it, actually. But it does make for a fun ring. It reminds me of something old-timey, something old-fashioned. Let's see, I want to save that one for later. This is another simple one that you could wear dressed up or dressed down. Got little white topazes on each side. Just a nice simple solitaire with a little accent. There's another one I want to save. I've got some impressive bold ones that I'm saving until the end. So I'm trying to find the ones that aren't quite so crazy just yet. I really like this one because this looks like a bypass ring. It's not. It's all one thing, but kind of has that look to it. And those are little cubic zirconias that are in with. I could probably describe these better if I actually put my glasses on. Look at this. Hey, look at Terry seeing what she's doing. You know, I have that little swath of cubic zirconia in there. Okay, let's see what our next one is. This is another solitaire that I really like because of the work on either side of it. You see this open sort of filigree type work with the little accents. I think that's such a pretty ring there on the other side. And then it's just got this nice garnet center stone. And there you can see some of the red in the garnet, see some of that fire flashing. But I just love the work on the side of the stone here, on the side, on the shank of the ring. I just really think that's pretty. I may seem to be moving quickly, but trust me when I say to you, we've got a lot of rings. I am not kidding. Here is another one that's a large primary stone in the center, but surrounded by small garnets. 3 small garnets on each side. I like the look of this ring. I think you could dress this ring up or down. It doesn't have a lot of flashy diamond look to it or CZ look to it. It's just surrounded by smaller garnets, and I really like that look. I think that's nice and fashionable. Most of these rings I bought myself. If I come upon one that was bought for me, I will let you know. Let's see. I love this one. I got this one from a site called Novica, and Novica is a company that deals with tradesmen in Indonesia, Bali, India, just all kinds of places in that area. And what they do is they make a deal that they buy their goods from them, and it's a free trade thing. It's well, not free trade, fair trade. And then they sell and market them. And you even get a card when you buy the product. You get a card about who made it. So isn't that just gorgeous? It's got that beautiful Indian style to it. Got some very pretty beadwork. It's a nice, pretty, it's a statement ring, but it's not obnoxious. It's more artistic. This is a piece of art, basically. And I love this one. I think it's gorgeous. A lot of these are getting to be a little too big for me because I've lost some weight. And, of course, that kind of have a problem with that when you lose weight with your rings fitting. And I'm sorting through here trying to find the ones I want to show. This is another simple one with a bigger stone. It's like the one I first showed you, but the stone is bigger. And this one is faceted more. See the red in there a little bit if I can get it. That's the thing with the garnets, and especially Mozambique garnets. Sometimes it's a little hard to find the fire in the light. I see it a lot when I'm wearing it, but light is hitting it from all different angles at that point. So there you go. Let's see. What else do we have here? Oh, this one is very pretty. This one is not Mozambique, and you can tell by the color. It is a significantly redder color. It also has more fire. This was given to me by my husband for Christmas one year. And isn't that just, I love it. It looks old-fashioned. It looks like something that a lady from the 1920s or even the early 1900s would wear. This also looks like what would have been maybe an engagement ring back before diamonds were big as engagement rings. Other stones were used like pearls and garnets. I remember in Little House in the Prairie when Laura got engaged, Almanzo gave her a garnet and pearl ring. So I love this ring. I think it's pretty and it's classy. It's almost what you would call cute. Not quite, but almost. Now, this is a bypass ring. It actually pulls apart. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's kind of hard to see, but it is a bypass ring. There you can see my skin in between. And I think this one is pretty. It's kind of a statement ring. It's not subtle by any stretch, but I like the lines and I like this curving motion that you have going here. It almost looks like there's a motion happening. The ring has kind of like a motion to it. And I like that. I think that's pretty. It's sweeping across your finger. Okay, let's see. As I look through here and try to find more. This one kind of reminds me of a bypass ring. And it kind of reminds me of the other ring that I showed you. This is not a bypass ring. This one's connected. But it's similar to the bypass ring that I just showed you. I like this look. I like this almost crossover look that's happening here. I think that's pretty. It gives the ring a sense of motion. I think it's classy. See if we can get some of the red to come out. There we go. Garnets have a lovely fire to them, but sometimes it's hard to get it to show. This ring I am amazed by continually because I don't know if this is real garnet or not. It certainly looks like it. But this ring came from Wish. And if you're not familiar with Wish, Wish is an app that you can buy things from. A lot of them come from China. I think probably the bulk of them come from China. You get very cheap prices. It takes them forever to get to you. They're literally on a slow boat from China. And sometimes the things are good quality and sometimes they're not. Wish is kind of a crapshoot of what you're going to get. But I paid a little more in Wish terms for this. I think I paid $10 for it, which in Wish money is kind of a lot. And I'm very pleased with it. You've got this kind of marcasite border going around it. The stones are well set. They're pretty. They look like real garnet. So I actually did pretty well with Wish with this ring. I don't always do well with Wish, but I did pretty well this time. They had the matching earrings, and I thought, well, I'll go back and buy the matching earrings. And then I couldn't find them because, you know, should have bought them at the time. Oh well. Okay, let's see. Now we have a pair of earrings. I haven't shown you earrings, but I love these earrings. These are just gorgeous. This is another pair from Novica. I'm not entirely sure where these were made. I know the ring was India that I showed you from Novica. I'm not entirely sure where these were made. But isn't that just gorgeous? And don't they have beautiful fire? It's just gorgeous fire. And it's just your basic drop 3-level earring. I think they look like leaves. Like little fall leaves dropping down. I just love them. I think they're gorgeous. Okay. Let's see. I think we're ready to move on to the statement rings now. The rings that could very possibly be known as, you know, kind of obnoxious. The first one, it's not terribly obnoxious, but I do like it because if you place it right on your finger, the shank really doesn't show at all, and you just look like you've just got this really cool eternity band going on. And it's got a good chunk of garnet going on there. Nice fire. Almost looks like a wedding band. Nice setting. And it's got the sterling silver band, but the shank really doesn't show very much. You really do just get the garnet from this. which is quite nice. It's shown off very well. We'll take that one. Now we're getting to the impressive ones. Let's see, I think I'm missing one of the impressive ones. Hold on just a second. I am missing one of the impressive ones. We can't have that, can we? Oh, and here's a cute one that I missed. This is also made in India, but look how cute that is. Look how delicate the work is around it. And it's just so cute. It's tall, it's a long ring, but it's a very delicate ring. You could wear that just with anything at any time. Little swirls on each side, little beadwork on the top and on the bottom. You can see it there. Isn't that just adorable? I love that. It's so cute. Okay, let's see. Now we're ready for the big boys. The first one, I love this one because it reminds me of a poinsettia, and you know I love Christmas. Looks like a poinsettia, maybe even a snowflake. But I wear this one a lot during the Christmas season because I think it's so pretty. Isn't that cute? It's big. I mean, it's a statement. You're not going to miss it. But I just love it. I think it just really says holiday. It says holiday spirit. So I really like that one. Now, this next one is a big one. Yeah, what do you think of that? That is something else, isn't it? The reason I bought this one, and I bought it from Novica again. Was it Novica? Yes, I'm pretty sure it was Novica. And I believe this is Indian, but I did it for a reason. The center stone here is moonstone, but it looks a little bit like an opal. And my husband and my husband's and daughter's birthstone is an opal. Their birthdays are 2 days apart. He was born on October the 3rd. She was born on October the 5th. And so they have opal as a birthstone. My birthstone, of course, is garnet. And to me, this felt like my birthstone sort of surrounding what looks sort of like their birthstone. So I thought this was a neat thing. Opal can be very expensive, so there's no way I could afford an opal this big. But moonstone, not as expensive, sort of has an opal-esque look to it. And with the garnet around it, I had my whole family in one ring. Now, I don't wear this one a lot because it is obnoxious, and I'll be the first to admit that. But this is not the only obnoxious ring you're going to see. There's one that's going to be really impressive. So we'll take this one off. Now we'll put our next one on. I really like this one. This has an old fashioned look to it, kind of an Art Deco look to it. Isn't that pretty? Look at that fire. Look at that shine. Now this is just garnet. There's not a lot going on other than garnet. And it's in kind of a sort of a diamond shape. You can almost see a cross in there if you look, but it's really more of a diamond, elongated diamond shape. Tall, goes all the way up to my first knuckle. So tall ring. Tall ring on the finger. Not necessarily that thick. It is somewhat thick. It's a little raised up, but it's not as thick as the other one that I just showed you. That one really raises up. I'll put it on this finger and show you. Look at that. That is a tall ring. but I really like this one. And when I'm dressing up, really dressing up, I sometimes put this one on because it just lets the garnets speak for themselves. They're just so pretty. Okay, and this is our last one. I saved the best for last. This is almost Elizabethan. I could see Queen Elizabeth wearing this ring. This also has kind of an Art Deco look to it. What do you think of that? That is a tall ring up to my first joint up here. Easily up to that first joint. You've got garnet in a straight line, surrounded by an oval of garnet. A nice slim look to it, but boy does that pack a lot of garnet, and it packs a lot of fire too. A lot of sparkle. I love wearing this one. This is the ring you wear when you want people to notice you have a ring on. If you just go, oh my goodness, like that, people are going to notice that ring. I do not remember where I got this ring. I want to say I got it from Jewelry TV, from JTV. I think I got it from Jewelry TV. But I saw it and it just knocked my socks off when I saw it. And when I got it, it was just as good as it looked on the web page. So I really like that one. Alright guys, that's it. Those are my garnet rings, my garnet jewelry. I keep all of it in that box. I keep it separate from my other jewelry. I do have some CZ and diamond jewelry that I keep in another box, and I keep them together, and it's kind of funny because I've lost track of what was diamond and what was CZ. I know, that's crazy. You'd think you'd keep track of that, wouldn't you, Terry? But oh well. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. It was very impromptu. Like I said, my makeup was just kind of half done, and I was just sitting in my chair in my living room, and I thought, you know what? I would like to redo my garnet jewelry video in an ASMR tone, in an ASMR voice. So I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed seeing the jewelry. The next video, I've got some new Bath and Body coming in. I know, I've got a problem. I need a support group for my Bath and Body issues. But again, I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope that you're having fun getting ready for the holidays, and I hope that you are taking care of yourself and each other, and I will see you in the next video.